coldest Florida room ever. It's got to be like 35 degrees in here. If a win is a win, shouldn't a loss be a loss? After losing the election, but saying he didn't lose the election, Trump retreated to his golf course, kicking and screaming. Kind of like how he goes to bed every night, with a bag of Oreos. But wonder if he got hit by lightning, if he would say that he wasn't hit by lightning. My hair? Sure, it always smolders under my golf hat, and my tongue is often charred beyond recognition. And tasty. Royal family pains Prince Jared and Lady Di might return to a Manhattan that no longer welcomes them in polite society. Unless, of course, polite society now includes drop dead, fuck you, as the ironic new greeting on the Upper West Side. And forget about New York. Imagine how they'll be received in prison. They're going to need a penitentiary ton of goodie bags offering cigarettes, Malamars, and cake stuffed with filing saws to put a dent in the icy high five psych that Team Kushner is going to receive. Hope Jared realizes that, like it or not, his ass is going to be the welcome wagon. Newly elected Alabama Senator and former Auburn football coach Tommy Tuberville said in his out loud, outside voice that the three branches of government were the Congress, Senate, and presidency. Makes you question all those times he decided to punt, curiously, on third down. Maybe he was disoriented from his dad always taking him and three tree branches out to the woodshed for a little learning. But you got to give him credit, though, because he's getting closer. Before the election, Tommy Tuberville thought the three branches of government were punt, pass, and tailgating, offense, defense, and special ops, bacon, lettuce, and mayonnaise, reading, writing, and vote suppressing. Mitch McConnell's chins, and NRA, GOP, NRA, and FU. Trump put Rudy Giuliani in charge of his election challenging lawsuits. I wouldn't put Rudy in charge of picking up my business suits from the cleaners, or running down to the street to pick me up a knish or some shawarma, or procuring dental floss. Rudy says he's charging $20,000 a day to represent Trump. $20,000 a day. Is that with pants or without pants? Sure, Trump created a hubbub when he fired successful election cybersecurity chief Chris Krebs. But it's not like Trump hasn't been trying. Let's start that again. Sure, Trump created a hubbub when he fired successful election cybersecurity chief Chris Krebs. But it's not like Trump hasn't been trying to get rid of the Krebs most of his adult life. Worth the wait. Trump's sycophants were saying, prepare yourself for an election reversal. Election reversal. Isn't that a Jim Jordan coach wrestling move, known at Ohio State also as inside crotch, and pull it, baby, pull it? Mitt Romney mocked the president for his phony voter fraud claim. Guess you could say Trump got Mitt-mocked, which I believe comes from the biblical phrase, mocking the flock. At least I think it was the Bible. Could have been the Book of Mormon. Or Mad Magazine. Better ask Marco Rubio or Rev Gov Mike Huckabee, not Sanders. And if it were left up to Trump crony and Breitbart vomit monger Sebastian Gorka, the election wouldn't be over until the fat Nazi sings, with a mouthful of schnitzel, sporting a horn helmet, metal cone bra, and not your grandmother's goatee. Actor, comedian, and taint personified Tim Allen tweeted, Karl Marx, Communist Manifesto, Wikipedia. And he spelled Karl with a C, not a K. Wonder how he spells Louis C.K. And Communist Manifesto? Hey, Tim, felony rap sheet for selling coke, Freedom of Information Act. Hey Tim, Mein Kampf on Trump's nightstand next to a KFC bucket and a juice box. Hey Tim, used to see you on open mic night in a Detroit Strip Center's basement comedy club and had no idea from your pedestrian set that one day you'd become a huge and nationally known asshole. To ignorant infinity and beyond. So apparently, Tiffany Trump and Florida Congressman and well-documented sheep coveter Matt Gaetz are dating. Gaetz Entertainment. And not that I even remotely want to envision their schmoopy time. I can't even begin to fathom what their scintillating conversations consist of. Hey, sweets, can you pass me my hair gel? Sure thing, Muffin Cheeks, but can we skip out on the revival tent meeting tonight? My hair polish will probably asphyxiate everyone in here that's not wearing a mask. And with capacity at 275, I'm pretty sure that 273 or 4 of them don't stand a fucking chance in hell with the COVID, you know what I'm saying? Bernie Sanders should be considered for Joe Biden's cabinet as Secretary of Jeopardy. Sure, he's old, Jewish, and Canadian like Alex Trebek. Vermont's close enough. But I just want to hear him say potent potables, potpourri, and putting on the Ritz with schmutz in a kibbutz. A whole show of answering questions with questions? It's like I'm being interrogated by every yenta in my family. What could be bad? What could go wrong? And I thought the Daily Double was twice baked rye with chopped liver and pastrami. If Trump leaves the White House, when on earth will he ever find the time to play golf again? And if he's not tied up in endless lawsuits, Trump's going to have a lot of time on his hands. Small hands. What'll he do? Well, here now are our favorite euphemisms for Trump masturbating. Working on his short game. Debating Little Mario, or Little Marco, debating Little Marco. Self-colluding. Making a fluffernutter. Reaching détente with Little Rocket Man. Endorsing the candidate. Tweeting Tucker. The morning briefing. Caging the kid. Basting the turkey. And hiring Rodman. Looking for new Thanksgiving stuffing recipes which might be enjoyed by a grand total of 4 humans this year, I came across a variety containing sausage, real or vegan. The epiphany being that the best way to make ground up shit taste good is to put good tasting ground up shit in it. What's in the stuffing? Good shit. Who puts bad shit in the stuffing? Other than the KGB, of course. No, hookers did not pee in the stuffing. Someone else, I cannot vouch for one way or another. Nazadravya, go Cowboys! Would I be in violation of state COVID guidelines if for Thanksgiving, when we only have 4 immediate family members over in attendance, I eat for 8? Just saw that they opened up a chain store that helps people with foot, knee, hip, and back problems called Fix My Feet. There goes my big idea to franchise ED offices under the name Fix My Dick. If you fix my dick, then she will say that my tricked up dick is here to stay. Fix my dick. If Trumpers relentlessly espouse their Second Amendment right to bear arms, doesn't that allow me the freedom to sporadically moon them, exercising my First Amendment right to bear arse? We hold these cheeks to be self-evident, and not to drop the Bing cherries on initiation night. Eli Lilly's COVID antibody therapy got emergency FDA clearance, expanding access to treatment that data shows can keep some patients out of the hospital. The drug is called bamlanivimab. Bamlanivimab. Say that fast. Bamlanivimab. How the hell did they settle on that name? Here now are somehow the rejected names for Bamlanivimab. Sam the Bam Cunningham. Shamalama ding dong nimavab bab bab. Bamlanivimab I want to reach out and grab ya. Bamlanivimab shmamlanivimab. Wham bam thank you Bamlanivimab. And at the Kumpo. And Foo Fighters. My best friend is friendly with former GOP chairman and Trump chief of staff, Reince Priebus. So does that make me Priebus adjacent? Priebus curious? Semi-Reinced? And why do I have the sudden urge to have Socratic arguments while wearing a cheesehead and lederhosen? I was recently asked to describe Trump's legacy in one word. Easy. Legless. Big press conference today at Philadelphia's Four Seasons Total Landscaping. See, I'm environmentally aware and responsible. I'm having Rudy bring me a 12-pack of sod pelts. They make great stocking stuffers, and deep fried with buffalo sauce, they're delicious. Don't know what's more embarrassing, Trump being placed on waivers, officially having to report to Pawtucket, or the fact that he has to supply his own ball bag, which probably wouldn't even meet minor league standards. Batter need a little blue pill up. Trump family picture. Oh, here's the Trump family picture. Hello, Trump family picture. And we want to name the TV show that this represents. Okay, get that picture in your mind. Trump family. Okay, somebody's been replaced in there. There's a couple of new people portraying parts, but basically, and they've grown up a few years. That's a few years ago, but you get the idea. That's the Trump family. And the name of that show is This Is Us Before We Went to Jail. Survivor, Rat Bastard Island. So you think you can dance through SDNY depositions. House of Turds. Got dry fingers. Big and Even Bigger Lies. Curb Your Nazism. The Felony Golf Channel. And Shitheads Creek. Speaking of shit, I always feel like shit during the holiday season because not once has my wife gift wrapped a Buick for me. Oh, I'm supposed to buy one for myself and subtle brag about it to my neighbor like those assholes on TV? My neighbor still has a Nixon Now sign on his lawn. He's bragging to me about blackballing commies. He's got a lawn jockey and a Buick. Yeah, I watch a lot of football during the holidays, and I see a lot of dumb ads and promos for even dumber shows like The Masked Singer or The Masked Dancer. What's next? The Masked Chef? Whoops, who doesn't lose a finger every now and then when dicing heirloom carrots? How about America's Next Top Mask Model? Pretty much everyone's a 10 or a 0. No one knows because of the mask. President-elect Biden turned 78 today. Trump still 2, which is 74 in asshole years. Ted Cruz is such an asshole. Even his own asshole was quoted as saying, "You think I'm an asshole? You should see the asshole that I'm an asshole for." And speaking again of assholes, Silver Spoons, NYPD Blue, and the Champ actor Ricky Schroeder, who was arrested for domestic violence in 2019, helped pay Kenosha protest murderer Kyle Rittenhouse's $2 million bond. proving the old adage, the Ricky doesn't fall far from the John Voight. Yeah, John Voight sucks. Definitely sucks. And Ricky Schroeder sucks. Like Kmart. And Tim Allen. Tim Allen sucks. Sucks to infinity. And beyond. Definitely beyond. Sucking. Tim Allen.